Right. Have you ever been in a moment where you're discussing your favorite series with someone and then they say, "Well, I no longer watch it, bro." Or to put it bluntly, they've dropped it. So what's your reaction to that? Well, there's no correct answer actually. Dropping an anime series that might be recommended to you by a friend or some chronically online strangers on Twitter or Discord may seem like a crime to some, especially when it's well-known anime that is perceived greatly by the majority. But you know what? When it doesn't suit you or doesn't meet your expectations or even has absolute nonsense of a plot, drop it all you want. It's valid, since any perceivement of any art forms is purely subjective. And this method of witch hunting that drops the anime doesn't really help you to welcome new fans to your favorite series or franchise actually. It applies to any fandom, basically. I've probably seen some people just expressing their opinions on why they found certain shows cringe or just not as good as they expected it to be. Then, the comments below that opinion were filled with people slandering them or belittling their opinions with memes. But I think it's their right to just express distaste of a certain show. They didn't mean to attack anybody. They just wanted to tell, particularly to themselves, how dissatisfied they were. So you don't have to defend your favorite series like your life depends on it, or like those opinions will threaten the sovereignty of your nation. Nah, JK man. I dropped Jujutsu Kaisen long ago due to me not being able to understand what's the point of the plot and the fights and the power scales or any kind of whatsoever. The show just doesn't entertain me as much as other battle shonen series, so I didn't feel like continuing it. By dropping one of the best-selling series in recent years, am I automatically a disgrace to mankind? I don't know. Some JJK fans may say yes, but once again, you are entitled to your opinion on a series. Taste is highly subjective. I've seen many people who couldn't find what's so funny about Azumanga Daioh or how conflicted they are with the way Chainsaw Man went in its recent manga chapters. I mean, they're all justified opinions, so just drop it. And it is important to emphasize that once you're dropping something that's not to your liking, you can just move along and find another series that suits you. Let's not beat a dead horse and cause a fuss in the neighborhood. And when you're dropping something, maybe some of you have doubts about your decision sometimes after that. Maybe you're starting to feel that fear of missing out, you feel like you have given it too little time or anything. You can just pick it up again if you want. Maybe that's what I'm going to do with Shikimori at this point. I dropped it only after completing 2 episodes and I wasn't quite sure that I dropped it at the right time since some people found it to be worthy, so I'd reconsider picking it up again. It's the same case as 91 Days, maybe I gave it too little time to burn at the perfect temperature. Maybe that's the case with many slow burn series, that 3-episode rule may not be enough for some. But if you feel like you're not going to look back on the series, then it's still valid. You're not obligated to follow trends, to have similar taste to your friends, or just trying to look cool out there. You just have to watch something that's catered to you. Another thing to note is that when someone is dropping your favorite series and you find them slandering it, just let them be. Maybe they're in a position just like you, but on a different series. I'll repeat it once again, no matter how boring it gets every time people say it. It's subjective. Go at your own pace, and people are allowed to go at their own pace too. There's no rush to like it, no pressure to enjoy it, so when it doesn't align with your taste or values, then leave it. Except when it comes to Domestic Girlfriend, it is legally obligated to drop that abomination of a series. So yeah, don't feel bad if you drop a very famous series due to it being boring or you just can't make sense of its plot. Or maybe due to something that doesn't align with your values, then leave it be. And yeah, don't go around attacking someone for enjoying it or dropping your most beloved series. Appreciation of art forms is up to the audience who witnessed them. Dropping is justified, simple as. This has been Zima, see you when I see you.